check, 1, 2.
Welcome back to Jolly's Rants. I'm Jolly. Here's your rant. So, today we're talking about House of Dragon. Yes. That new series that's come out on HBO Max, and well, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I can't lie. Still kind of jaded over what happened with Game of Thrones season 8 and the atrocity that was, especially the ending. But this show kind of breathed life back into the series, or at least the lore, since it is a prequel. But it's been getting some rave reviews, right? And so far, so good. Up until this episode, yeah. Episode 4, House of Dragons. They decided to get a little more sleazy, so to speak. And old Jolster here, I like some good sleaze. I do. I'm all about some booty breaks and booby breaks, and I feel hashtag titty privilege is a great trend and something we should stand by. But this episode in particular, I hate to admit this, but I found myself, can I say, cringing a little bit? And let me tell you why. Okay, so if you haven't been watching, let me give you a quick diagnosis. These two people right here are uncle and niece, right? And they're both Targaryen. They're both part of House of the Dragon. She's, could possibly be the queen if her father dies. She's like the heir to the throne. There's a bunch of drama going on with that right now, with her father, getting another wife and having another son. So there may be another heir at some point. That's besides the point. And then this guy, the king's brother, her uncle, pretty good character. He's interesting, right? He's a little bit of a rebel and kind of likes to do his own thing. Well, in this episode, he takes his young niece out on the town and decides to dip her down into some little brothel and proceeds to fill her up. Now, I can't remember what her age is in this, but I'm pretty sure she's still a minor. Yeah. So that part kind of grossed me out. And then the fact that it was incest kind of grossed me out even more. And the fact that they're doing it down in a brothel, which looks more like an orgy, even grossed me out a little more. And then, but then there were some titty shots, and I was like, okay, I can appreciate the titty. But then they focused in, not only once, but they also focused in, and I hate to admit this, but I don't want to sound like one of them phobes, but there was two different times that they had to focus in on this dude getting a BJ from another dude. Now, I know Game of Thrones is, edgy. I know it sometimes shows some gay stuff, whether it's lesbian action or vice versa. But this was just, can I say, a little too real for me? I had to look away. In fact, I found myself hitting the fast forward button. And I fast forward all the way through the little minor niece Targaryen girl here, getting all horned out because her uncle shut down the fun time. He decided to cut out after he'd already got her pretty much naked. And she was all hot and heated, so she goes back and decides to screw her favorite guard, right? The guards her door. This guy that she picked as her personal guard. Whatever. So she gets him in her room and decides to pork him. But I fast forward through all that because I was just already kind of over it, man. I was just like, oh God, the whole allure of the sexual part of this has really turned me off, to be honest. And I wasn't digging it. And I didn't like this episode. I gotta admit that. So, I'm not saying I don't like the show. Not saying I'm not going to continue to watch the show, but it's episodes like this that make me, think twice. What's this show really about? What's this show really trying to do? We'll see. But I don't see many people talking about this. Everybody's still kind of giving it rave reviews. A couple people dabbled in this a little, but I wanted to point it out. Just say, I don't know, House of the Dragon. You're getting a little weird on me, so let's not do that too much more, okay? I don't know if I'm digging this whole incest and brothel weird shit. I don't know if it's for me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I'm wrong. You tell me what you think in the chat, guys. First time on the channel, hit like and subscribe. Appreciate the love. Join the Cotton Connection. Appreciate that help as well. Appreciate all my members. And yeah, that's it for this day's rant. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Tuck and roll.